friends, welcome back. We are here with our July Azure Standard haul. If you're not familiar with Azure Standard, they're a food delivery service, and well, you can get other things besides food there, but we buy lots of bulk pantry staples there and all sorts of things, and they deliver to one drop location, usually pretty close to you. We have one here in Ada, and it's a really great way to find organic options that, especially living in a really rural area like we do, it's really difficult to find some of these high quality organic items. So we are really thankful that Azure Standard delivers close to us, and let's go ahead and dive in and see what I've got. So one of my favorite things to get from Azure Standard are their frozen items. These are great for just pulling out for dinner and things. The first thing I have is frozen hash browns, and these are just little pre-cut little potato squares. You can scoop them out and put them in a soup, or you can scoop them out and just have them with breakfast or whatever. They're wonderful. So we leave these in the freezer and just scoop them out as needed. And French fries, the same thing with the French fries. They have delicious French fries. And again, we just scoop out whatever we need for the meal that day and leave the rest in the freezer, and they keep really well. We love their berries and all sorts of things. Another thing we love that's frozen is their frozen mixed veggies. Again, these are just an insanely quick way to get veggies on your plate at dinner time. We just scoop them out, heat them up, and they're ready to go. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that we've been transitioning to freshly milled flour. And one of the things we've been learning the past month or two is freshly milled pasta. And so in order to make pasta, a lot of people's favorites are durum and corson. So I went ahead and got a 25-pound bag of durum and a 25-pound bag of corson. We'll put these in our big 5-gallon food safe tubs with the gamma lids that we got also from Azure Standard several months ago. And we will start learning to make pasta. And I'm sure we'll have some videos coming up on our freshly milled pasta. It's gonna be super fun. All right, let's see what we have in the boxes. This is a favorite for my daughter Taylor. If you watch, you know that she's a potato-holic. These instant mashed potatoes are really delicious and they're excellent quality. So these are just another super quick thing. We've got the fall coming up, and the fall is usually really busy. So having a few convenience foods that are a little healthier than just some of the other options that are out there, we really like to have some of this stuff around because we can whip up dinner super fast. And if we're doing a freezer meal or something, to have a side ready to go, it makes it really nice. The other thing I love from Azure is their fresh produce. They have some delicious produce, especially if you buy in season. So in here I've got a big bag of carrots. The Every Bit Counts challenge is coming up in August, which is a food preservation challenge, and we'll be preserving food every day in the month of August. So I got some of this stuff, looking forward to that. We'll preserve carrots and do some fun stuff with some of these things. I've got some cabbage. So there's a green cabbage, and there's also purple cabbage, so sauerkraut in our future. I got kiwis because I learned that Michaela has never tried kiwis, so we're gonna make her try kiwis. So we were excited to try those. And I always get their bell peppers are just delicious. So I have some bell peppers here, and again with their onions are always fresh and amazing and delicious, and their garlic. So these are kind of our staples: peppers, onions, and garlic. So we've got some more of those. And I get asked a lot, because we do buy a lot of produce, and sometimes we'll buy the mixed boxes of produce and things, and I get asked a lot, well, what if it comes and it's spoiled? And some people that live further away, we do live pretty far away from Azure. We're in Oklahoma, and they're in the Pacific Northwest, and we really haven't. I had one time where I had a couple of spoiled fruits, and I messaged them, and they immediately refunded, and it wasn't a big deal. Their customer service is top notch, and really all you do is snap a picture of whatever's spoiled, and then they just refund you for that. And really that has been the exception. Most of the time when I get produce, it is absolutely in wonderful condition, and it's delicious and flavorful and just excellent. All right, one more box. Let's see what we have in here. We have our butter. This is delicious butter. This is the Romano Organic European style butter. It's grass-fed butter, and it is delicious, and it's super high quality, so we love this butter. So I always get a big pack of it every once in a while. That'll last us a good long while, over a month. I told you I get my pantry staples from them, so I have some sugar. They've got cane sugar, which is a little healthier than the beet processed sugar. Canning season is upon us, so I have my Pomona's pectin ready to go. Pomona's pectin allows you to do a lot of the same kinds of canning, like jelly and things, but it allows you to do it with less sugar. So it gels up with less sugar, which is wonderful. It allows you to make things a little healthier with, you know, a fraction of the sugar content. So again, ready for the Every Bit Counts challenge. I've got berries frozen in there ready to go. I've got some minced garlic ready to go. I love their herbs and spices, and I thought I would try minced garlic this time, just for those lazy days where we just want to dump some garlic in without getting everything out and chopping everything up. I got some of their sugar-free chocolate pudding to try. This is for Michaela. She wanted to try some and see if she liked it, and I didn't want to buy a ton until I knew that she liked it, so we just got one of those. And this was another thing that I got just one of to see if I liked. This is a new thing, and they're like gut healthy probiotic sodas. And so I got one to see if we liked it before we invested in a bunch. I don't drink hardly anything except water, so I don't foresee myself drinking a ton of them, but every once in a while, if there's another option, that might be fun. Pineapple, this was another request by Michaela. I don't know why she wants pineapple, but she asked for pineapple, so pineapple for Michaela. Ginger tea. I am almost out of my ginger turmeric tea, and this is one of those things that I drink a lot of, especially during cold and flu season, to ward off colds, flus, that kind of thing. And it's really good for inflammation. So if you're just feeling puffy, inflamed, the ginger turmeric tea. I have not tried Azure's version. I usually get mine from Mountain Rose Herbs, but I thought I would go ahead and try Azure's version and see how it is. We've got some beef gelatin. Now this I got for a specific reason. We are going to be making gummies, and I wanted to try Azure's gelatin for that instead of getting one of the kits. But we're going to be making some elderberry gummies, and that should come out. That video should come out real soon. So beef gelatin and some raisins. I wanted to see how their raisins were. I have not tried these yet, so I can't wait to see, and I will let you know if we enjoyed these. Again, like I said, canning season is upon us, and for canning and just for everyday stuff, you can never have too much apple cider vinegar. So a big old jug of apple cider vinegar. Now here is something to really pay attention to if you're buying vinegar for canning purposes. It needs to have at least 5% acidity to can safely. And over the last year or so in the stores, if you walk down the Walmart shelf or your grocery store aisle, some of the vinegars are dropping down to 4 and 3%. So you can't just blindly go grab vinegar anymore and trust that it's safe for canning. Always pay attention to that percentage. And that's part of why another reason I love doing business with Azure is because they pay attention to those things, and it's easy to get things that are safe for canning. And so apple cider vinegar right here. And I should say, we have a link for Azure Standard. If you want to use our affiliate link, I'll post it down below, and you can check them out if you so desire. This is coconut oil. My daughter Taylor has been making some herbal shampoo and salve and lotion things. And this is for her to use with some of those. And this is also for her. This is sweet almond oil. And so that's for Taylor to use. And also for Taylor, this is vegetable glycerin. So she can infuse this with some herbs and use it in some of the things that we're making together. I'm sure we'll have some videos of that coming up. All right, there we have it. This is our Azure haul, and this will last us quite a while. A lot of these things will last us over a month. I would love to hear what your favorite things are to get from Azure Standard. It's so much fun to bounce ideas around in the community and see what other people like. It's such a massive store. Sometimes they have things you don't even realize they have. So I'd love to hear your suggestions. What are your favorite buys from Azure? Leave the comment below and let us know. And while you're doing that, be sure to like this video and subscribe. It really helps our little channel. Thank you so much for joining us.